Kojak.
Welcome to Batters Up with Kojak. And now your host, Kojak.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Oakland Athletics. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singy, we're going to see a lengthy win streak put to the test here today.
Well, when you're winning like this, it's a fun place to be. In the dugout and in the clubhouse, the music is loud after the ball games. The food tastes great. I know this team wants to keep it going.
Ready to go? Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the pitch. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one's gone. A gigantic blast. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Here's Jose Ramirez. A historic game last night. One of the rare times someone is at fourth. Oh, gets dirty to first. Nicely done for the out. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Yandy Diaz.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Slice down the right side. Here comes the 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
No ball.
One run across in the frame so far, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. In the air, right field. 2 away now. Yandy Diaz now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And first offering is fouled off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
You can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. It has the distance gone. His 62nd home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Foul ball.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 0-1. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. That one hops against the fence. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Siggy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's 3-zip. Betts into second. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
So man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Bounced up the middle, whips it to first on the run. In time, got him, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Ziggy and today's starting pitcher Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
And down on strikes. And that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Zach Geloff at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Well, he's saying who needs the defense? An immaculate inning. 3 strikeouts, 9 pitches. We just witnessed something really special.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. Here's the veteran shortstop, J.D. Martinez. The wide to kick the pitch. And that one fouled off. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
And he can't make the play. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Batting 9. The catcher.
Here's Adley Rutschman. And this is a guy that doesn't just impact the game defensively. They count on him to deliver offense.
He's the first guy at the ballpark. He's got to study opposing hitters. He's got to get familiar with his starting pitcher for that night. And He's getting in the cage to take his swings. That's a whole lot, and so many times goes unnoticed.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. Man at first, one away. And a foul ball.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
The pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rutschman round second on his way to third. Coming home. Relay throw home. Safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
One down. Jose Ramirez digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. Around third. He scores. It's 5-0.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Man at first with one gone. Aaron Judge up now for the Tigers. Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here comes Mark Kotze as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Alex Wood is done, and as he had step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So a young arm coming on now out of the pen, Joe Boyle.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
That one ripped, but foul. First and second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Around third. The throw in. Pulls him to third safely. A run comes in on the play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Mookie Betts now.
Kojak.
Doubled his first time up. On its way to the corner. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Two outs, two in scoring position. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Going, gone. He's one step closer to 100 homers this season. And they tack on 3. It's 9-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Two outs. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back-to-back. Home run number 35 on the year. And they add on. It's 10-0.
Man, he looks like his dad out there hitting home runs. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now it's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1. And that one hammered. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. In the air, center field. Ruiz on the move. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 10-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's going to be Enmanuel Valdez. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs. And first offering is fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
Ground ball right side. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Tyler Soderstrom. That one's in there, 0-1. Ohtani, an all-star a season ago. He throws a slurve, a four-seamer, a cutter, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. 1 out, bases empty. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace, it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
Seth Brown in the box now. No balls and a strike. And that's in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Goes down looking. And the A's are gone in order. Not looking good. They're down 10-0. Top half of the third inning. And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Ronald Acuna Jr. Boyle back to work. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Scary day for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes.
Hogan Harris taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters.
And now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A massive home run. And they add a run. It's 12-0.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
It's Aaron Judge now, 1 for 2. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That was blasted to the moon, and they add a run. It's 13-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
Here's the left fielder, Yandy Diaz. Fly ball to right. Andujar hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Austin Riley.
The third baseman, Austin
Harris
Riley.
goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he was a third-round pick back in 2018. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another one in his incredible season. It's 14-0.
Impressive how he's able to take an outside fastball, get around it, and hit it with authority to the pull side. Most guys are popping up weakly to the opposite field.
One out, base is empty. Now it's Mookie Betts. This one's smoked on its way out of here. Mookie Betts blasts one out. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 15-0.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy. That's for sure.
Mason Miller takes over on the mound.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execute.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. He's in there.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second extra base hit. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. What a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
JD Martinez stands in. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Fought off foul. Ripped on a line. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
The catcher, number 35, Adley.
Now the catcher up to hit, Adley Rutschman.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Well struck right field. And it hits the fence. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And that's a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. up now for the Tigers. 3 for 3. He's got a double and a pair of home runs. And first offering is fouled off. The big 6 spot already on the board this inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Man at second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Ruiz ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. Detroit is out in front, 16-0. Back in Oakland, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Miguel Andujar. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
At the belt and fires. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Now here is Abraham Toro, and he deals. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Betts on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. Still 16-0. Start of the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. Miller back to work. Swing and a ball lifted left field under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers up big in this one. Top half of inning number 4. This to third. Allen. Judge out on the play.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Number 8.
2 outs. Base is empty. Yandy Diaz up now for the Tigers. And it finds its way through for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Right now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The 0-1. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 18-0.
You see a guy take a slider on the outside part of the plate and hit an opposite field home run, fires you up because not only is he flexing the muscles to show the pop, that kind of approach you'll hit for a high average as well.
Here's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Turns and fires to Betts. On the ground to short. Tosses across to first. And that's the 3rd out. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run homer. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I tell you what, I think we all just jumped across it.
Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 4th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Yuri Ruiz. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Athletics, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Shortstop.
Here's Logan Davidson. Struck out swinging his first time. Foul ball there. And a pitch. He goes down looking.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Yellow in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Athletics hitless so far in the game. Kojak. A miss, struck him out. It's an immaculate inning. Now on the bump, number 14.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And Martinez, 1 for 3. Laced to right center, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman. Now fly ball to right center. Ruiz hauls it in, and there's one away. Throw is high and over his head.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 21-0, and that ties the single-season home run record. His next long ball will put him all alone on top of the list.
The excitement's been building for weeks, Boog, and now he's matched one of the most iconic records in professional sports. Every single at-bat from here on out is going to be an event as he tries to take the record for himself.
New pitcher now, Trevor Gott.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. It's 22-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
So 1 out, nobody on. Aaron Judge up now for the Tigers. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 23-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Base is empty, 1 away. Yandy Diaz will hit next. There's a swing and a drive. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
Now the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And first offering is fouled off. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's a laser base hit around 3rd. Fires it to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. And they extend their lead.
Picks himself up in RBI. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away. Right on.
So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, Lucas Erceg.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Here's Mookie now. Ripped into right center. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
0-1.
Riley, the lead runner at second. Betts at first. 1 gone. And a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Righty to the plate. Line drive. Caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No ball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
I do it all for the rats. How do you manage? I tell them, I don't know, that's just who the man at. I murder my facts, be certain of that. Cats are diluting the truth, you meant to canvas. I bring it to you live with no delay. Shake the rapper and form the DJ. In case you ain't catch it, better press replay. I'm on my hip hop rap like every day. I bring it to you.
And we're back. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5. Edmanuel Valdez. The pitch. Just missed.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
You know, these A's, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now
Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating his hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that ends the inning.
Let me start by saying, which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't never been able to put a bit of your...
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The pitch. That one hammered center field. Ruiz going back on this one. That's not coming back. That one felt good. His 57th homer of the season, and they add on. It's 25-0. 8 straight games with a home run.
They'll tie in some great hitters at the plate. Griffey, Mattingly, Dale Long. This is just impressive. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
The Tigers up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one ripped. And it's gone. And we have a new single-season home run king. One of the most revered records in baseball has been broken.
What a moment. You know he's feeling it on the inside. This is an achievement that will define his career, something that's bigger than even the sport itself.
No doubt about it. No matter where he goes from here, he'll always be remembered for this amazing season and this moment. And we've been anticipating this for weeks, but it doesn't make it any less special. A remarkable accomplishment in what has been a remarkable season for him. A moment that will live on in baseball history for a long time.
Absolutely, no question about it. This is something we are very lucky to be able to witness.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Nobody on, nobody out, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Base knock, center field.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And it's caught for the out. Man at first. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Yandy Diaz. Back up the middle and a base hit. Around second is Ramirez. And it throws offline, safe at third.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Austin Riley up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get ground ball, double play.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just had no answer for that hard inside fastball right there. Just blew it by him. And not every pitcher likes working inside, especially with 2 strikes. They don't want to hit a batter and waste an opportunity to put him away. But if you can locate that fastball just like he did, most hitters aren't.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is off the batter's eye. Wow, out of here. his third home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 29-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Zach Jackson.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Swing and a foul straight back. Righty delivers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Settles underneath it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Miguel Andujar. And here it comes.
Ball.
Up and in, and it's 1-0. Andujar measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
A base hit, and that ends the perfect game big. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Next up for the A's, Abraham Toro. Right through there for a strike.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Andujar gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The high heat too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Martinez running hard to get it. Pulls it in on the run. And there's 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. And stepping in is the speedy Esteury Ruiz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning.
So anyway, I got the powder like an avalanche. You know my heat stays harder than a cattle brand. I want it all. I'm back in the saddle again. It's like the Wild Wild West. Cowboy.
Top of inning number 7. And here is J.D. Martinez. Here comes a pitch. Strike 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Scott Alexander, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. Ruiz going back.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A massive home run. His 58th home run of the season. It's 30-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Acuna now. 4 out of 4 with 4 homers. And there's a foul ball. The Tigers up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Jose Ramirez. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. 7th inning stretch time. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
There's a river in a valley headed towards me. My coolers got my head back in.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in for Oakland, Logan Davidson. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient, take some pitches, see if you can extend those at-bats and get some base runners on.
The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the righty deals. Just misses. And it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 12th of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 30-1. And now it's going to be Enmanuel Valdez.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That one just misses, and that is ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now the 0-1. comes up empty. That's strike 2. The A's with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 7th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Guerrero makes the grab, and that is that. Oakland gets one on this homer. 8th inning coming up. We're at the top of the 8th, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Jackson back to work. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And gone!
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
On a pitch now for Oakland, Scott Alexander.
Well, he's had trouble at times keeping the ball in the park this season. Something to keep in mind here.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Popped up first base side. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Mookie to hit, and a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Popped up. Coming on. Hauls it in to end the inning. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in the East Bay, bottom of the 8th. So here's Brown at the plate. And the pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Ohtani still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1 K away from 200 on the year. And now the right fielder, Miguel Andujar. In for a strike, 0-1. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of a hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
Struck him out swinging. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. 2 outs, base is empty. Abraham Toro up next for the A's. First pitch, and he just misses.
Kojak.
Liner, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Digging in, Nick Allen. Diaz settles under it and makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back in Oakland, and here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The pitch. Out to center. Ruiz has a beat on it. Hauls it in for the out. JD Martinez stands in. Alexander, 34-year-old vet, he joined the team as a free agent. That one ripped, but foul. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Clobber to right field, way back, gone.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
One down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. And a foul ball. Here's your 1. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. On a line, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate, trying to do what no player has ever done at this level. He's looking for his 5th homer of the game.
I never thought I'd see this moment. I mean, this is unbelievable. This guy gets a chance to hit his 5th home run. Whether he does it or not, this next at bat's a pretty special one.
And a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. In there safely.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Runners on the corners with one gone. And up next for Detroit, Jose Ramirez. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
There was a high slider, but he did a really good job of staying on plane with it, staying slightly above it with his hands. Hit that ball hard, and he got rewarded.
Liam Hendricks on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yandy Diaz getting ready to hit. Foul ball. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Toro hauls it in for the out. 2 away. Austin Riley now at the plate.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. And first offering is fouled off. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Right-handed reliever. That one ripped. That's back there. That one is gone.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So 2 down, and now Mookie Betts. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Soderstrom makes the play, and that is that. Last chance for the home team. Here's the center fielder, Esteury Ruiz. And a pitch. That missed inside. 1-0. Kicks and fires. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Kojak.
Got it by him for the K.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
Davidson stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
Betts up with it. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
Comes up empty. The Tigers up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That finishes the evening's action.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shammy. We'll see you soon.
The following has been a Kojak 313 gaming production. Distributed by Recom, a division of the Reese Design Group.
Recom.
Kojak.